Boom. Supposed to start on this screen. Welcome back, everybody. We're back for another season, but this time we're actually doing a new mod pack. We did 3 runs basically full through all the mods 10. Now we're finally trying something new. This time we're doing Feed the Beast Evolution. So excited for it. I'm hoping it's going to be different than all the mods 10. I've heard it's very similar, which is why I figured this would be a perfect next pack to do, because I'd at least have a lot of the base knowledge already down. And so I'm very excited for it. What's up, Torsten? How's it going? How are you? Man, I'm so excited. Something new finally. Also, worth mentioning, huge shout out to Berry Bite. They have been awesome partners of mine from basically the beginning of my channel when almost nobody had noticed me. And they have so graciously offered to host the server for this for me, so I don't have to do that myself, which is going to be awesome because I am moving in like 25 days and I don't have to worry about getting my server machine and my regular PC all set up at the same time. I can just worry about getting my gaming PC set up so I can keep making content. So huge shout out to Berry Bite. Thank you guys very much. Had a 4-day weekend, played way too much Minecraft. That's hilarious. What kind of pack are we on right now? Charlie, what's up? How's it going? What's up, Jaramillo? How are y'all? Here, I'll swap over to this. That way your chats show up there as soon as, whatever that bot is, joins YouTube chat. Neotech, that's right. That's right. The one with MI. That's cool. Well, that sounds like fun. So here we are. This is server. This is the new world. We you basically spawn in a pumpkin valley on here. Watching Tom's mega vlog right now, so gonna chill in here. Nice, sounds good. I haven't watched it yet. There were too many videos that got released today that I was interested in, so I hadn't had a chance to make it to that one. But I guarantee I'll make it there before the end of the night. Also, I thought it was hilarious. There was this random person on Twitter that happened to see my video that went up on the last what was it? The last Saturday. Last Saturday my video went up, and he took a screenshot of it because it was me wearing Syndicate's hoodie right next to Syndicate's vlog. And he thought that was cool, so he posted it on Twitter. It was pretty neat, so I just figured I'd mention it. Greg Tech New Horizons, it was the winner. It was the winner, yes. However, I don't think I'm quite ready for that yet, so we're going to step into it by playing a slightly similar pack to all the mods 10 first. We will eventually get to a Greg Tech pack, and yes, you're right, it was the winner. But I would rather, and this is maybe a little bit dramatic, I would rather make content and make videos than get so burnt out on a pack that I don't want to anymore, which is why we will eventually play Greg Tech pack, but we're going to ease into it first. Hopefully that makes sense. I am going to set the time to day real quick, and then because I hate this biome, we're going to RTP as well. Also, got new headphones. We got some, I have a buddy that streams Rainbow Six, and he is sponsored by Corsair, and wow, what an RTP. I'm under ice. What an RTP. That was crazy. Anyways, your boy Roy recommended Corsair headphones, and so I got a set. I got the Corsair Virtuoso Maxes. And I love them. They're awesome. They're wireless. I'm not tethered anymore. I can walk across my house all the way to my garage and they still work. Fantastic. Neotech is a good way to ease into Greg Tech-ish stuff. That makes sense. That might have to be my next pack then, depending on when ATM 10 to the Sky comes out. Yeah, bro, it's super hard. I have 2 years on Minecraft mods. I'm still not ready for it. That's crazy. The dimension of the bees awaits. All right, so I've got new skill points. Oh, that's still zoom. We got to change some controls here real quick. Give me a second. keybinds. I need to change zoom to that. No, not that. I think I used this. And then I want to change Ultimine to this. Back to game. Well, it didn't change zoom, but Ultimine's that now. It was close, I guess. Zoom. Well, there's two zooms. Great. Okay. Just set both to that. All right, back to game. A fellow Z Ultiminer. Am I not the only one that uses that? There's no way somebody else uses Z. By the way, the bottom of your screen is cut out. Thank you. The joys of playing windowed sometimes and not the rest of the time. I appreciate that. Thank you. I can't believe somebody else actually uses Z as Ultimine. You use a button on the side of your mouse. That's smart too. I change it to Z every single time. I just because I use it so much. Okay, I need to get at least a small bit of food going. I was really hoping the RTP was going to get me to any better biomes or places. Also, apparently there are skill points in this. Oh my goodness, there are. There's a whole skill tree. Well, this is new. Guys, we're not on all the mods anymore. You use F. Okay, that's close. I respect that for sure. At least that's great. Yeah, that makes sense. Tilde, I just feel like you're reaching too far with that. That's why I change it every time. The only problem is that I like the same button to do dashes from D or R. That makes sense. Sometimes I dash into walls when trying to ultimate. That's funny. That's actually pretty funny. All right, are these like... Nope, those are actual flowers. Well, usually there's food along the ground or something. Mouse button 5 supremacy. Not in Kansas anymore. Yeah, that's what I was going for. That was exactly what we were going for there. Okay, also, I want y'all's opinions. I have considered taking the live streams and having somebody edit them down to make like an actual Let's Play series out of. I don't think I would do it because I don't personally think I'm a good entertaining editor. I can include like informational stuff, but what are y'all's thoughts on that? Do you think that would be worth it? Or since I'm already live streaming it, I should just leave it at that? All right, fine. Gonna break down and do some stuff here. That's what Chosen does? I mean, Chosen does it, right? So really what I'm trying to ask is if y'all think I'm entertaining enough for that to actually be worth it. Because I don't know. Sometimes I kind of wonder. Because the videos that I do that do really well are all entirely informational. Alright, so we're going to make ourselves our first little pickaxe here. I don't really think I'm going to go with silent gear yet, just because I don't care about it. But the stone's going to be easy to get. Hold up. Ultimine's limited to 16 blocks in this thing? Or is that just because it's stone? Threefold's editing style has been my favorite in terms of modded Minecraft series. I'll have to go take a look at that. What's different about it? Slash, what makes a good, entertaining Let's Play? You need the skill things to increase the limit? That's crazy. That's kind of cool, though. But also kind of crazy. It's incredibly convenient that all this is right here next to the top, though. And then there was some copper right back here. Although I still haven't figured out my food situation. Maybe I just sat home, kill myself, and reset. Quick tip. Make a crafting table on a stick. Put in a curio slot instead of keybind for it. Yeah, I probably could do that. And then just set it to C or something like I'm used to with opening my other stuff. The skill tree is really fast, probably too fast. Gotcha. All right. Is that a strat or a telly in the background? It is I believe it's a telly. It's a really off-brand one though. Like you probably don't even want to see it. Oh, the one that's really cool though, is this one. This one's really cool. That's a custom carving that my dad bought 20 some odd years ago. That one's really cool. But the other one is one I picked up from a pawn shop. Where did I put that crafting table down? I'd like to not lose it. There it is. Upgrading skills really fast, probably too fast. During his mining montages, he lines up the block break sound with the music and other small things. Gotcha. Okay. So, well, I'm hoping that if I go somewhere, or hey, do you guys know of anybody who edits Minecraft videos? I feel like if anybody did, it would be you guys, right? If you guys do, let me know, because I would love to hire an editor for that, because I'm just not good at it. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've tried, but it's just not my forte. Okay, so it should just be crafting table on this. Well, except I need to actually make it a crafting table first. And then 2 sticks, 1 stick, got it. All right, so then we put it in here in one of these slots. Was curious that there it is. I thought there used to be a spot specifically for, that's fine, whatever. And then I need to come into settings, controls, keybinds, crafting on a stick. We're gonna switch that to C. Done, done, done. Back to game. Doesn't work. Options, controls, keybinds. What else uses C? Save hotbar activator. Trade cycles, clear crafting grid to inventory. Oh my goodness. Oh, gotta put it in this. Okay, hold up. So I'm being dumb? Is that what's happening? There it is. Oh, beautiful. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I would have sat there and struggled with that for a while. All right. Woohoo. We're up to iron. All right, I can get rid of that now. I still haven't solved the food problem. Yo, what's up? How's it going? I did it for my friends. What I recommend for an editor's you hire is someone that watches your streams so you can get content out in a timely fashion. Love the hair. Thank you so much. I figured we'd let it flow. I went to a wedding this weekend, which is why I didn't stream on Saturday, and I had it braided. I looked like a real Viking. It was awesome. Loved it. But I took it out of the braids and it just went really curly, so I figured we'd leave it out today. Looking for key moments. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Well, if you know anybody, hit me up and let me know. Yeah, I do not mind paying someone to do that, because it is one of the things that I'm just not good at. It's the same reason I don't do my own thumbnails, because I am just not good at it. FTB stands for Feed the Beast. Yes, that is correct. All right, I should be able to RTP now, right? All right, guys, we're taking a risk here. This is either going to put me in the water under ice again and kill me, or it's going to be in a good spot where I can hopefully find actually some food. One of those two. Well, what on earth is that? Or is there just a random cobblestone? Oh, that's where we're headed. I don't think, can you eat pumpkin straight? I don't think you can eat pumpkin straight, can you? That's why I didn't. But now the problem's going to be Ultimine takes up so much hunger that I'm not going to be able to do that, and so I got to go up this entire thing by hand. I don't need all of those in my hotbar right now. All right. What would be a good spot to get to on like a day one of a stream like this? Because I don't feel like I know Feed the Beast packs enough to know really where I should be headed for day one. Like, I feel like a day one all the modium would be crazy in an all the mods pack. Oh, we got apotheosis. Nice. Watch me get to the top, forget that there's TNT, and just blow myself up. That'd be crazy. What a way to start, right? If I wasn't already commissioned by tutoring people twice in a week, I would definitely enjoy it too. 4 vids a week is my limit. Yeah, no, that's a lot. That is a lot. Nah, you're not too late. We kind of just started. I do want all that stuff though. So let me break that. Pick it all up. Un momento. All right. Is a good idea, they said, to hire an editor that watches your streams because they will know your commenting timing and stuff. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. You're totally right. And I agree. The question would just be who and how to find them, or do I just wait until I'm bigger? Delicate touch. That like silk touch, but not like I wish I was silk touch. I used to be silk touch, but now I'm just delicate touch. An AE2 system? Okay, we could shoot for that. I mean, that's what I did in episode 1 of the last one. I feel like I'm ever so slightly worse off in this one though, because I don't have a source of food yet. I'm about to go take out some cows with a pickaxe. But no, you're not late. We kind of sort of just started. The problem here that we're going to face is if we encounter a spider, because I can't run. You can eat the berries. What berries? Hold up. What berries are we talking about? Do I have berries? What mods does Feed the Beast Evolution have? It's very similar to all the mods 10. You can trial and error viewers that can edit, making shorts for you and put it in a poll in Discord. You know what? That's not a bad idea. That's actually a really good idea. I'll probably put something out. I didn't even think about using the Discord for that, but that's a really good point. All right. One wool? No, that's a sheep head. I don't even care about the head. I want the wool. I actually do care about the mutton because I currently have no food. So slap that down, put that down. Oh, we had a whole bunch of raw beef because I killed the cows. Probably was okay. It's a bathhouse, isn't it? Yeah, we may have to head there next. A Discord announcement would be more useful because not everyone is able to make it to streams or miss the beginning portion. That can help with the search. That is a great point. That is a very great point. Yeah, so Feed the Beast Evolution has a lot of the same ones as all the mods 10, like your AE system. I'm not sure if it has refined storage yet, but I know that a lot of the structure of the pack itself is different. Equip the head. Equip. Oh, Am I about to become a wolf in sheep's clothing? Is that what's about to happen? Because that's kind of funny. Cotton seeds, industrial hemp. It's a lot less resource heavy than all the mods. Nice. That's today's lucky charm. I like it. All right, I think we got all the food cooked. I don't think we can cook up that, so I guess we keep adventuring. We keep on keeping on. If I get 2 more wool, we'll make a bed and sleep so it's not dark. Oh, you know what I should do? Let's go look at, well, get somewhere safe-ish first, and then let's go look at the skill tree. I don't think I'm getting more safe than this. We're just gonna do it from here. Okay, so I get to pick stuff, right? Skills, defense, athletics, magic, mining. What should I start with? Melee? Damage, speed, damage, crit chance. Oh, this is like apotheosis, but like not on steroids. That's kind of cool. What's up? I just want to thank you for tutorials you made on all the mods 10. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad they help. Glad they help. That's why I make them. Each tree has its own. Oh, so I don't have to just choose one? Oh, so I don't have any points for that. Or this. Or this. But I do have ones for this. So movement speed, sprint speed, damage from falling, movement speed. Okay, okay. All right, cool. Good to know. Thank you for pointing that out. It's a quick way to power up R's and irons. Nice, got you. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that was a little farther than I wanted to go. That's okay. We're gonna head on over to that bathhouse real quick though. And assuming that's not wool. I think there's some wool built into these guys, so hopefully there is. And I can get enough to make a bed real quick and we can make it daytime. That would be ideal. Given that this is the first structure we've found, I may turn this into a temporary first base. What if I kept this as my base forever? And then just slap the same John Hall logo on the side that I did for the last one in All the Mods 10. I feel like that would be really funny. Alright, just gotta make sure we break spawners. Okay, that'll do the trick as far as food goes. I don't need that. I do want to put this on. And then this place is just like a little bit dangerous. So I'm kind of probably not going to open too many doors yet. Also just because I don't need to. Ooh, it's almost day. Alright, we'll eat this. I died 15 times in here, be careful, that's crazy. I'm remaking my evolution base in nanotech, that's funny. Take a VSync on in the video settings and maybe turn it off. Options, video settings. VSync is on. Oh, the frames. The frames are so much better. Did I just get another agility one? I did. Sure. All right. I am definitely getting close to actually needing something for this. I really think we're going to get rid of all of our silent gear patterns though. Because I just don't care about them right now. I know they're better. Don't get me wrong. I know that. But we're going to make nicer ones later on. The goal in this pack, compared to all the mods, you're building a beacon pyramid out of custom materials. So plan for it in your base layout. That makes sense. Hello all. Hello John. Thanks for all your great videos. Thank you so much for saying thank you. I appreciate that. Very kind. So is there a quest line? Quest. Okay. Main quest, the pyramid challenge. Oh, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. How difficult is it to make the pyramid? Modfactory is pretty fun. It's a modern Modfactory. About to hit LV. I started Modfactory with several other guys, and it quickly became very clear to me that it was not my kind of pack. It was too grindy for me. Why is the sun a broken hexagon? I couldn't tell you the answer to that one. I don't think I'm using shaders yet. I haven't turned them on. But I have tried Modfactory. By the way, the FTB quests are awesome. Way better than all the mods. Really? Is that because Alfred GG did these ones? Or no? I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a actual axe. There we go. Chop some of these guys down.
Lex Unam says, chat don't dorget to like the stream.
I'm assuming you spelled it wrong? Yeah, because it said dorget. Also, I figured out how to turn the volume up on that. There should be like a 30-second cooldown between. That's probably why it's waiting. GG did work on this pack specifically, I believe. Nice, that's awesome. I like his stuff. MI, for example, they describe how to do stuff way better. MI, for example, has a giant quest line explaining every step. That is so incredibly nice. That's awesome. Okay, I kind of just need to pick somewhere and settle down.
Says, "Hi, glad you're back to streaming."
Ah, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be back. Just started playing all the mods 10. Your videos have been a great help. Excited I get to see your videos live. Nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. I'll pick all this up. Maybe. Why is it not picking that up? It's not really there. Paper's not too hard. I just completed it and I'm new to Modpacks. I only need a YouTube for a few of the mods I've never tried yet. Nice. Well, that's handy. Good to know. Cultism was a, yep. So I figured out I had to replace the white chalk with light gray. Oof. A birch nest. Oh, you're probably right. That is probably a birch nest. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that right now. Okay, what should I be looking for in terms of like a place to settle down? Because, or should I, right? And honestly, I probably shouldn't even right now. Let's see, is there, oh, that. Or this, maybe 1, 2? We're gonna head there and see if that's one. All right, keep the next, because later we will need bees. Yes, we will, but there are nests everywhere. And so I'm not like super worried about it. I can't tell if that was a nest or not. I don't think it was. I think that's just part of it. Especially not a birch nest. I feel like I can make that pretty easily. Honestly, cool place to make bases in this pack are in the infinity caves. Those are so cool. What are those? Whoa. That's just a big hole. That wasn't exactly what we were looking for. We're gonna do it here just because I know we're close to one of those asteroids from AE2, so we can run over there, the meteors, and mine it. In case we decide we want to do that on today. Why am I using the wrong one? There we go. So for now, we're gonna make a whole bunch of planks. And then craft all of those planks into chests. Do the same thing. Ooh, everybody does. Where clear out some ground. We throw some chests down. Because I need somewhere to store stuff in the interim before I get a full-fledged AE2 system going. So we're just gonna dump all of that in there real quick and then grab out anything I think I might want / need. Chest monster, exactly. Cave bases rule. Infinity caves spawn much harder mobs though. Caves between -64 and -128. Got it. Okay. That's kind of neat. I'm still looking for a texture pack. Kind of tell John Smith texture pack I'm using. Evolution changed the Y level.
Says,
yeah.
You should play Cisco's Medieval Fantasy RPG All-Time next.
Ooh, okay. I'm 90% sure I've already started that one just with like some IRL friends. It's a mod in the pack. Gotcha. Okay, very cool. So for now, we're gonna leave all that there. I'm gonna just, for the sake of having something, go ahead and make that, and then we got enough for these, so we'll just do that too. Toss those in there with those. Slap that on right there. I don't expect to really go defeat anything, and I also can't mine through the meteor yet. So we now, I remember seeing it. Where'd it go? There's a cave somewhere. There it is. It's on the other side of the water over here. Oh, we're gonna go cave hopping next. After we're gonna set home first. Yes, in the mod pack. Nice, I have it downloaded, I just haven't started. It has custom cave biomes and makes the mobs that spawn there harder. PC specs. I currently have a 5950X and a 3090. It's in the no, it's not. It's on the about info on my YouTube channel. That's where it's at. Set home. Home. Perfect. Better off with mining / villagers. Looting is not that OP in this pack, by the way. This is not a speed run. No, 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 no. We're just playing it to play it. So where am I gonna find villagers at early game though? I'm not super close to any.
Says, also glad I could catch the first stream of the mod pack.
Yeah.
Smiley face.
Absolutely. And now you guys are all immortalized in the first stream of the pack, which tends to do like 50 times better than any other stream in the pack. So if you guys want to, I don't know, say hi to YouTube or something. Usually these, the first stream of a pack does pretty well based off of the last one at least. But yeah, I don't know really where I'm starting with villagers yet. I think I'm just going to try to get to diamond and try to get that AE2 system set up as quick as I can. That's what I'm thinking at least. But I'll be honest, I feel like you probably know more than me, Tortzen, so if you're going to recommend me go a different direction, 100% I will. No, I want that to stay the same. Go back to normal. Is that normal? Okay, sure. It's not. It's a John run. That means it will take time. Means it will take the time that it will take. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Exactly. Honestly, 90% of how long these runs take depends on what other things I have going on in my life and how much time I spend doing stuff off stream. Why is it just stuck there? I really wish I wouldn't have done that. Because now we're just stuck here waiting for no reason. Uh-oh. The sound dropped. That's not a good sign. There it goes. All right, now what I really wanted to do was go to video settings, shader packs, and I don't really care which one I turn on. Yeah, I figured it did. I just wish I wouldn't have done that. I just need to turn on a shader pack so that I can set the brightness in caves all the way to max so you guys can actually see what's going on. That's the goal here. Back to ATM 10. Just wanted to stop by and let you know your vids have helped me. So glad I can use create in the new version. Yeah, that's awesome. Nothing's working here, man. It's like it wants to, but it's not. Ooh. But let me take this. Save image. Sure. To downloads. I was not happy about that. Try that again. Save image. I got a thumbnail done for the streams. I'm gonna throw that into here. And then edit the stream real quick. Change the thumbnail. Is it at downloads, pictures, somewhere in here? Perfect. All right, the stream's got a normal thumbnail now. I can't do anything. It literally is not accepting any input presently. All right, so you guys get to stare at my beautiful face while I Alt F4. And then relaunch. Oh, thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. Yeah, I will be changing the shaders before I enter the world. It shouldn't have had a difference, an impact though, because I didn't have shaders on to begin with. So turning them on or even going to the settings for them shouldn't have impacted it that much. But I feel like it was entirely because I went in and accidentally changed the language and didn't bother to switch back. But it is starting back up. So we're getting there. Yeah, we did. We Alt F4'd. And I feel like that was a good decision. That was a good choice for us to make. Hi, this is the first time seeing this pack. What is the end game / goal? The end game goal is to build a pyramid, basically, that very similar to like the end game for the all the mods packs has like an encapsulation of like a bunch of end game items. Yeah, usually it's just a quick toggle hotkey for them shaders these days. Yeah, it's H, I believe. Type 100% fat finger and very seldom hit intentionally. I wasn't trying to turn them off and on. Like I didn't have them enabled. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't have any shaders turned on. So turning on the settings for it shouldn't have affected anything. Here, you guys get to watch it start up. Oh, you guys don't even get to see it watch it start up? Maybe now? Maybe? Nope. Here we go. Oh, wait. Showed up last second. There it is. Yeah, Minecraft's just going to be Minecraft. There's only so much we can do about that. But we got some stuff. Got a lot of iron already. That's something. If we go get diamonds pretty quick, and then get our nether portal set up to where we can get quartz, we'll have an ME system probably before the end of like a couple days in the game, which is pretty nice. Yo, what's up, Flame? How's it going? How are we? I tend to use the complimentary unbound ones. Those are ones I like and use the most often. They are by far my favorite. What do you guys use? Do you guys add your own, or do you guys use the ones that come with the packs usually? Man, I feel like everything about this pack is running like a snail. What do you think about hard mode on mod packs? What does it scream at me? Let's go back. Let's go options, video settings, shader packs. Enabled. This one's already here. Shader pack settings. Ultra lighting, cave lighting, extremely bright. Done. 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 Multiplayer. This one. By the way, I don't only use them early game because it starts lagging too much when you have a bunch of stuff built. Gotcha, that makes sense. Complimentary unbound is what I usually use also. Nice. Use the same complimentary ones. They seem to work. Gives me that perfect ambiance. I love some ambiance. It's the best. Complimentary unbound with extreme bright cave lighting. It makes ores glow, so I always use it as well. Yeah, it's kind of like a little cheat code. Kind of nice. I kind of like hard mode on mod packs. It's sort of like speed running. It just gives people who are really good at the pack something else to try and do once the packs become a little easier. But I don't know. I don't personally feel like I'm that good yet. So I feel like they're maybe not for me, if that makes any sense. Okay, here we are. There were questions. By the way, when you start playing different mod packs, check the control buttons that manipulate the shaders. Disable everything except the shader selection menu. It will not lead to starting. Gotcha, that makes sense. Who are you playing with? Are you just on multiplayer because it makes it less heavy on your end? No, I plan on playing with several other people. I have invited Hellfire Mage, Haysaw, Zydrin, as well as several others. And they're pretty interested in playing, so there will be other people on the server. It does not necessarily mean that like when I'm playing, they're going to also be playing at the same time. It's sort of like I made it and invited some other content creators with no expectations of recording together necessarily unless it's convenient. That's kind of where we're at. Well, and also to improve performance, I always adjust the shader pack to medium settings already inside the shader pack settings. Yeah, that makes sense. I went with Ultra just because of my PC. And I like it, but we probably will end up changing it down for sure. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, so that's the plan. Now you're good, not gonna lie. If you try, everyone, definitely go for Divine Journey 2. Has by far the best quest book there. Nice, good to know. Is that redstone? Hey, let me down. Thank you. I'm trying to get through here. A bunch of new ores. I definitely want to grab the prosperity for making some seeds early on. Grab the gold just because I'm here. And other than that, I guess I'm really just looking to get low enough that I can grab diamond and then slash home. That's really all I'm looking for here. Unless I can be talked into getting anything else. Because I really don't see a lot else that I'm going to need. That'd be funny to mine. Unfortunately, this cave is not nearly the cave I wished it would be. Seems to be lacking in a lot of areas. Some rune. I don't really feel like actually mining, though. That seems like a lame way to start this. That is redstone. Let's see if the cave goes anywhere from this side. Recommend grabbing some nickel for ore tech. Okay. Is that something I'm going to need early game? Or just like in general, eventually I'll need it. Okay, got that one. Thing is dripping from the ceiling. I don't even know. What does nickel look like? Not that. Is it that? That's 10. Alright, just give me up. Get me through. It looked, woo! Yeah, it goes deeper for sure. But if it doesn't go anywhere like actually over here, then I'm just gonna slash home. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hey, there's your infinity cave warning. That's kind of cool. Do I have sheep next to me anywhere? There are some sheep, or those are wolves. I couldn't really tell, but we're gonna go find out. This mod starts up fast. Good. Pretty cool mod. OP. I use it to generate power early, but there are other options. Obviously, power is not as OP here, by the way. Okay, good to know. How do mechanism windmills fare as far as usefulness early game? Because 9 times out of 10, that's what I start with. Well, it's already morning, so this was kind of pointless, but here we are. If I can kill one of these skeletons to get a dog. Drop a bone. Drop a bone. Got a couple. Alright. Where's Doggo at? Doggo. Doggo killed him, and we get more bones. Here you go. Come on, please. I get 2 more tries. 3. 1 more. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I was so excited about that. What's an infinity cave? It is a lot further down than you can normally go in the world. Apparently, it has a lot harder monsters based off of what I have learned in the last 30 minutes. Make stuff is decent for some early automation. Left-handed skeleton. Oh, that's kind of cool. You need to get a solid power setup pretty early. Yeah, I assume that. I'm just at the point where I can make a bed. I'm kind of disappointed that that cave didn't go all the way down. I really wish it would. All right, I gotta grab that out of here along with those. There it is. We got our bed. And we got a respawn point set. Perfect. Can you show the quest book? You know what? I might as well. Weird to see a left-handed skeleton. I agree. Use mecha gas burning generator for a long time on this back. Gotcha. All right, let's look at the quest book because I haven't looked at it at all. Getting started. I could collect all my rewards. Ooh, a bacon sandwich. That's kind of cool. Metal tool age, loot crate. Oh, they're all different. Grandma's treat, sure. I don't know. What should I have gotten there? Because I feel like I probably picked a dumb one, but I do think let's go ahead and get this furnace down and then swapped over to an iron furnace here pretty quickly. And then possibly even a gold furnace. Right click to open. Pasta with a mutton chop. I assume it's just like a full meal. 13 bacon sandwiches? That's crazy. Those loots are very OP. You can skip some progression with them. Oh, so I actually probably should have paid attention and picked one. Is this mod pack on Curse Forge? Yes, it is. It is on Curse Forge. It is also on the Feed the Beast launcher, which it seems like gets more updates more often. So there's that as well. What else should we be looking at in the quest book? All this is like early game stuff. Bigger and better. Build a 3x3x3 of furnaces to create the jumbo furnace. Interesting. So I assume that's mostly for automation, it looks like. The Wild Hunt, fighting mobs, Wild Hunt chapter, all the mob bounties. Okay. So there's mob bounties, it looks like. Oh, for killing a certain number of certain things. That's kind of cool. Okay. Very neat. That's 7, 8, 9. So let's just go ahead and make a new one, actually. I'm assuming these patterns are the same. They are. Pull all that out and throw this in.
Juice Frisia says, bye chat.
Bye chat. Yeah, Steve, thanks for stopping by. Press Control T. Yeah, progress. Good loot. Control T. Oh, yeah. Yep. This is all the apotheosis stuff. So we'll have to get some apotheosis gear before we really get too far into that. XP jelly baby. I don't even know. I just get XP. All right, cool. Once those are done, we'll have the gold furnace. I should have gotten a reward for that one. Primal coal. Nice. Okay. Hold your golem charm. Ritual of awakening near button. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool, and we're going to put it on a charm, right? Did it go on somewhere, or is it not that kind of charm? I love that it tells you how to obtain it and not what it's used for. Rather inconvenient. Melting here over 100 F now. That's crazy. That's pretty wild. Absolutely, it's a Syndicate OG hoodie. I was telling people earlier that I had somebody on Twitter tag Tom and Syndicate Original in a post where they screenshotted their YouTube homepage, and it was Tom's vlog right next to me wearing this hoodie. That is obviously not how you do the gold one. Furnace. And I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, it takes a block of gold too? Well. I almost have, I'm two short. I feel like that's almost better than being one short. But I do have to get more gold before I can do that. That's fine. What mod package is it's Feed the Beast Evolution. It is very similar in style to All the Mods 10, but has some different stuff in it, which I am very excited about. Honestly, I'm mostly just excited because it's new. I feel like I did a lot of the same for too long. And to finally have something new to mess around with is kind of nice. All right, I'm going to break that one. We're going to keep going down. Of course, it's full of water. Why would it not be full of water? Yeah, okay. Well, can't use that for anything, really. That's all right. We will find another place to cave down and or RTP. I don't know which one yet. But I'm going to drop some of this stuff off here first and then see if that's good. Yeah, we are. Nice. We're using Feed the Bee, the complimentary Unbound, or is it complimentary Reimagined? One of those two. Did it put me under the ice again? No, it didn't. Okay, good. I was about to throw a fit. Yeah, All the Mods 10 is huge. Is a huge mod pack. I'll never be able to beat it. I'm about to start working. Just applied today. Wish me luck. Hey, good luck, man. That's awesome. It is a different goal and is also grindy too with skill trees. Yes, exactly. Like you have to you can upgrade, you don't have to, but you can upgrade like your attack, your defense, your speed, agility, all of that. Like there's a whole skill tree here that like they were talking about, which I'm going to go through and look at, because I have skill points. Although I'm clicking it and it's not accepting it. Do I have to get these ones up here? No, it's just not. It's just frozen. All right, cool. That's the whole thing. Go check on the server. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. All right. Server just having to think about it a little bit. Where were we? Oh yeah, we're here. Math. Oh, it did let me spend them all. Cool. Great. For bonus chests, grandma is always food. Then most of the others are what they say. There are magic tech tools. I think adventure is stuff like backpacks. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I'll have to try some of that out. But I definitely don't need food, and that is definitely the one that I picked the first time. I don't need as much food. Food is still semi-important, just not important enough to waste an entire loot chest on. I'm gonna go up here and check out what I can only assume is another bathhouse. But I think we're actually gonna go through most of it this time and try to clear it out a bit. How much RAM did you put towards the game? I think I put 10 gigs towards it. I have 32 on the system and we put 10 towards that. Gives me enough to allow my computer to continue running and stream and all of that fun stuff as long with playing the game. Which is nice. Always good to have that. Also, if anybody's interested in me setting up like a community server for this, let me know. I wouldn't mind doing it. But I know there's a lot more interest because I've made a lot more videos on all the mods 10 for that. Oh, quest completed to play for an hour. Tracking my time? How long is this windy staircase? Goodness. Honey, I'm home. Oh, I hear him. Spatial audio is rough. Oh, we're gonna make a break for it. Close the door, close the door. Ah, I'm too far away. I don't know what their strength level is. Well, they dropped something. That's for sure. We got that. Let's see if we can sneak around here. Whack a couple off. Ooh, they do damage. They don't respond to knockback either. Okay, so that wasn't it. Maybe whoever said that they died 15 times in one of these. That should have been like a wake-up call for me a little bit. Man, I wanted to just bring one down. Oh, I think he got. Oh, I thought he had me. I really did. Let's eat some food real sec. Close that. Yeah, let's grab some carrots. We like carrots. I eat cake. Why not? Easy food. One shot kills you. Oh no. 11K video. Thanks, Dawson. I appreciate it. Also, thank you for the thumbnail. I have 32 views. Yeah. Couldn't catch a break in there for a minute. Yeah, they were kind of coming after me. Let's and I know I'm just allowing more to spawn. Maybe this isn't the move. Maybe because most of the cool stuff in this building is towards the top. A little pylon. Oh yeah, there's a lot in there. I don't think anything's on top though, so I think we're still gonna have to break in and fight some, but hopefully a little more vertical ought to help a little bit. Hopefully, that's a plan. Upgrading your abilities and skill tree is kind of needed given how much these spawners buff the mods. I swear I've cleared an entire one of these towers and the loot was terrible. Really? There's nothing in here worth getting? Well, that's unfortunate. I was kind of banking on the opposite. Reach that. Here, we'll throw that down just for ambiance, right? break through here because I think I can reach him here. Hey guys, come stand on this. Right here. Stand on it. Or this. This works too. I accept. Come hither. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Where's the next one? Oh no, they're in there. All right. Got that one's attention. There's one more down there that I saw. Thank you. All right. So I'm gonna have to clear at least one spawner. I can only assume. There's one. Let's see. I hear a lot of them, but I don't see another spawner up here unless it's below this. It's not. You guys think we're safe? I think we're good. Resuming the Modpack, some of all the mods 10. A lot of stuff to do,
Torrid
but
Sun
also
says,
an ink goal.
Turn
Nice.
your sword into a silent one and mix it with a bone to gain free damage.
I should. Okay, actually, you're right. Yeah, yep, okay. I wasn't gonna do silent gear, but I forgot how OP that actually is. Good call. Thank you. I don't really want rollerblades. Did it just start raining on me? Whoever said that loot in here was kind of mid is right, because that was it. And this is supposed to be after you fought through the entire thing, you get to hear. Yikes. Okay. Well, I'll be hitting the road now. I don't want to mess with this. Slash home and sleep. Get rid of the rain. Get rid of the dark. Yeah, there is pretty limited loot in this pack in general compared to all the mods. Really? Okay. All right. Good to know. Yo, what up, Jordan? Welcome in. Thank you. All right, we got a broken spawner now because I didn't have silk touch. Apparently, I turned that into a tool rod. Wahoo. What we didn't do is go mining, which we probably should have. Throw that up there. I'm assuming, is there aluminium in this pack? Is that a thing? No, it's not. So what kind of, are there unbreakable tools? Is that like a thing? It's been a long time since I played a Feed the Beast pack. Mind telling me? Yeah. Up at the top, Lexum answered your question. It's similar to all the mods 10. It's got a lot of stuff to do, and there's also an end goal to craft something big. Just in this case, it is a pyramid instead of the star. That's about it. Block in the middle, that right there, gold furnace. Should make some things easier for us. I'm gonna keep some of that food on me. Store's better. I'll keep that too. Might as well. Is there anything else I really need to do besides just go get diamonds so that I can set up an ME system? Like, I really feel like that should be the next goal. Those are unbreakable with energy. Okay, that makes sense. So in this one, I'm going to have to probably get into the just dire things to have any sort of OP gear. Also, has anybody tested that animate block glitch in this pack? Is there anything worth glitching like that? Yeah. Oh, wait. Skystone is just iron tier? I thought it was diamond. Did they change that? Is that changed or is that normal? I feel like that's not normal. Small tunnel shapeless is fine. I want to get rid of all the water on top first though. So let me just do this real quick. And then hopefully it just stays gravel. That would be ideal. All right, that should be enough where if I do it right there, we're good. I use entire things, Paxel and armor the whole time. Good to know, good to know. In all the mods 10, it was iron. It used to be diamond. Okay, well that's kind of wild. Maybe because I certainly told people in a guide that they had to have diamond for it, and now I feel el stupido. But I'm just gonna chalk it up to they changed it, and then it's not my fault, you know? Gotta be that. Perfect. Okay. Here we got all of that. Then we're just gonna slash home. Even on that last playthrough, I specifically remember going to get diamond before building the system because of that. It's kind of crazy. Kind of wild. All right. 2, 3. Oh, those are in the wrong places, man. All right, try this again. That, and then right there, there, and then I will break the ground underneath as soon as I get a chance. One more, we'll put it right there. Perfect. So I need a shovel of some sort, shape, or variety. Do I have any iron left? I do. It's not a stick, though. There's my sticks. All right. Hopefully, oh, I've got 2 more. Inconvenient. Yeah, every budding block you find on this pack is fly. Is it really? So I assume when I break it, it's not, but that's kind of sick. Is there like a reason they did that? You can silk touch them all and bring them back? 'Cause that's kind of neat. We'll break that one with a pick. And then the rest of them with a shovel. Honestly, because it's grass, I could probably do this. Get to them all pretty quick. To be clear, I don't expect this to be my forever home or base, and so I don't really care what I do to the environment here. I'm not gonna like set off radiation or anything of that sort, but shouldn't matter too much. Is it a multiplayer server? Yes, it is. I've invited some other content creators, like Hellfire Mage and Ksaw and Zydrin and some other people that have made some content with me for all the mods 10. And that is the plan. Yo, what's up, Kevin? How's it going? How are you? Oh, you can cardboard box it? Really? I think you need the Ars Dominion wand to control it. What was that? So the Amethyst Golem is the Ars minion that can farm Amethyst and Certus Quartz for you. We have Certus. That's what we're going to do. This right here, this is the plan. That is what we want, but I assume that's because you can get more of the higher tier stuff, which means it won't die. Is that right? Man, I'm doing really good. Really good. Just starting a brand new pack. Need diamonds for the processor. I do need diamonds for the processors and the ME drive. You're right. That's a good point. Good point. That is kind of crazy that every one of them is flawless. I didn't even think about that. I don't care about the guide, but those can go in there. I've got books. Yeah, I gotta go to the Nether too. You're right. I need some sort of a mining. We're just gonna make it work. We're gonna make do with what we've got, and we're gonna make another iron pick while we're at it too. Grab those, grab these, snag that, put all of that back in here, along with that and this. By the way, you have the same OP Certus dupe thing with the reaction chambers here. Ooh, brand new pack, let's go. I'm excited about it. It's gonna be awesome. Fair, MA is probably faster than the Golem and Budding Blocks. Yeah, I love MA, it's the best. And this time, because I haven't done it before, I haven't played this pack before, I don't feel like I've got to try all the options, so I'm just gonna go about it my normal route and use mystical agriculture seeds for everything and not feel guilty. That's the plan. Iron chest, I should upgrade to at least iron chest. I probably will. The goal is to get an ME system running, so I don't even have to worry about it though. That is really what we're shooting for here. Let me through. How can I not reach that? That's crazy. Okay. Hopefully that's enough broken where I can go down. Hopefully. We yearn for the mines. All right. Double check we're good from here on out. It appears so. Let's swap to mining tunnel. Am I hearing lava now? Where did that come from? I'll grab some coal simply because we are here. I'm assuming I probably got some mining upgrades I can use, which means we're probably going to go do that real quick. Because I would like my ulti mine to be better than it is. Mining speed. What is the ulti mine one? Oh, here it is. Okay, so that's what we want right there. That's the guy. I want to be able to ulti mine more. Hi from Brazil, John. This type of all the mods, very different. Yeah, it is a little different than all the mods. I'm very excited for it. Finally branching out and doing some new stuff. Straight down. Hopefully we can get down far enough where we get diamond level stuff pretty quick. That's the goal. And it doesn't like stop on anything like the last one did. Because that was kind of annoying. You need to build this down. Definitely messed that one up. That's okay though. Honestly, I don't really have to go back up. It's just making sure I can get back down safely next time. I can always just slash home. Top one. Yeah, sophisticated chest is in the pack. I like using for storage early game, but you need redstone to start with those. Yeah, and I can get redstone really easily. That's not really an issue. If I can rush an ME system in my brain, I might as well. Because then I have way more storage way faster. It's just ever so slightly more expensive. And takes a little bit of luck to get there. I get some black quartz ore. Need that eventually, but not right now. Taking a quick peek around to make sure I don't need anything in this cave before we continue on, but it doesn't look like there's anything worth anything here. Let me out. Let me out. The direct order. All right, keep on going down. Shapeless mining tunnel. Here we go. Plus free built-in fortune on one of the side paths on the tips. Ooh. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw that. I'll have to do that. I think the first things first, we got to get ulti mine upgraded because this is a little, ooh, ridiculous. Little ridiculous. I think this might be lined up perfectly. Also, how on earth? Oh, I made the second iron pick. That's right. I was like, how did I get one of those? Do we have the mod that lets me place things further? I don't think we do. There's no way I survived that, right? That's not a we come back home kind of jump. Okay, Z, shift, and small tunnel. Well, I forgot that was going to break so many blocks. All right, we're going to cut straight across here. Love the Syndicate hoodie. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It is one of my favorite articles of clothing that I currently own. Also, there's a little piece of me that in like the back of my mind is like, if I wear it often enough, maybe one of the reasons I got into making YouTube videos, which would be him, might notice it. And that would be cool. There may be a little bit of that in the back of my mind, but I'm not totally sure. Am I just being an absolute pansy trying to get down this thing? Is there a quicker, easier way? Should I be doing something else? I feel like I'm taking 8 years to get down this. There we go. Hopefully this is close enough to the wall where I can just get down. All right, calm down, sir. Nobody asked for that kind of aggression. Whee! Go. Okay, probably drop from there, but I'm gonna eat some food real quick. Otherwise, you guys gonna beat me up. YOLO, you can always slash back. That's a good point. Yo, John, I'm really grateful to you just making an ATM10 experience. I haven't. I learned a lot from your guide. Really, thanks. Awesome. Yo, what's up, Z-Tech? That looks close enough. We think so. Yeah, this is definitely close enough here. I just wanted to eat some food so I could get down here and do that real quick. And then hopefully I can just build the rest of this down quickly and easily. And then I'll finish that up next time I'm down here. This, though, is now at diamond level, which is what we want. Some of the ores are glowing, but they're not the ones we want. Why are there no diamonds? Or did they like make diamonds like super rare or something? Are they still like an endgame item? I mean, did they juice them in all the mods packs? Is that why I'm used to them being all over the place? I guess I'm not that far down. I'm relatively close to there. I'm gonna have to take care of this guy because I think he's gonna keep following me. Don't take me out in one shot, man. Thank you. Not really. Oh, wonder if you made it by. That's a good point. That's crazy that you've gotten to meet him. I've been watching his videos literally since I was 13. I think I started at episode like 20, maybe 25 of the Minecraft project as he was uploading them and watched them all the way through. Love this series. All the way into the Feed the Beast packs and everything. One of the biggest reasons why I play Minecraft in general. I'd love to meet him one day. That'd be sick. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Shapeless. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm doing the right thing. Dart of power. I have a little bit more of this, but I'm running out of durability on this pickaxe pretty quickly, and I'm really hoping to get at least a couple diamonds while I'm down here. Why are they not glowing? Well, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Slash home. What about it? That all the mods started to blew my mind. Now I'm wondering if it works with any block. It works for most blocks. It works for the vast majority of blocks, especially the ones that you need for like the dimensional seed. Try to get some osmium for a good pick. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Hey, achievement, get it. Thank you, George. Appreciate it. Also, would you be able to make a tutorial of the apotheosis gems for all the months? I'm struggling to understand. Yeah, that's a good point. That's dope. Yeah, you for real. That was the worst time for my pickaxe to break. But I do have a little bit of iron left. We'll throw it in here real quick with that. Get it all smelted up. I have thought about making one about the apotheosis gems. The only reason I haven't is because it's so difficult to say this is the best when it entirely depends on personal preference, on how you're playing the pack, on what you need and what you already have. Like, you may have a sword that already does 150 damage and you don't need to do more than that. So some of those gems may be more or less relevant to you. So that's why I have shied away from doing that. And instead opted for like, hey, here's a structure for using the gems if you want. That'll help you a lot in some of the videos I've made. But hopefully that makes some semblance of sense. There we go. Grab the rest of those. I see a ton more now. I'm going to try to grab some osmium. That was a really good point. I believe it's there. No, it looks like osmium, but that's not. That's osmium. Sweet. And then we're going to grab that guy right there. So other than obsidian and... oh, what's that other thing? Nether quartz. I think I'm pretty close to having an ME system. I may grab some more redstone since I'm here. Keep thinking I'm seeing it, but it's all that in Zycraft ore. I only ask it, as I say, your videos about to hit the one-hit sword. I just want to understand how it works and get extra protection and damage. That makes sense. You know what I should do? I should make one on how to make an OP. Well, I got the quantum armor. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something because 50% of how well a video does is the title. And so if I can say it's the best of something, then people are going to want to watch it more often than not. The problem with the apotheosis stuff is it rarely is the best. But those are all inside thoughts of a YouTuber. I'm just gonna ignore him, he'll go away. Man, there's not a lot here. I was really hoping for more, but I suppose that's okay. We're gonna go this way and see if there's anything else over in a cave over there. I'll take some lapis just because I don't have much of it yet, but I don't foresee myself doing a bunch of enchanting right off the rip. It's even better. It's not the best. A bunch of people will show up, connect you, and give you more feet. That's true. Honestly, that's a good point. Okay, so I know a lot of y'all are probably new watchers because I haven't been doing this for a whole long time, but some of the first videos that I published that started doing well were about the best farm and the best energy solutions and storage solutions and stuff like that. And I cannot tell you how many people had come into my YouTube comments section and tell me how wrong I was. And like Torsten said, I kind of wonder if that's why the video started doing well. Now, I went back and looked the other day, and 90% of those comments are all gone. And I don't know if you guys bullied them into existence or not, but it made me laugh a little bit. Because they're all completely gone from the comment section. Oh, that's not good. That's not what you want to see. That's not what you want to see. And we ran out of food. We're just going to do that real quick because I do not have the strength for that right now. Throw the gold in there. Grab that back. I also didn't have food on my hotbar like a dummy. Let's see. I found you through the best power solution thermogenetic reaction. Yeah. That was cool. This is the best sword because I like it. That's funny. You're new to me. I've always made fun of Minecraft, but recently was asked to play. Now I dig it and love it, actually. We all play all the mods 10. Where's a good place to start with your vids? It really depends on what you need. The three things that you need from the beginning are resources, power, and storage. So I would start with one of those three. I think Giant Slayer plus 100% crit chance, one hits almost anything, except a scripted boss fight. That was from your video already with Hypothesis. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know where to go from there. Bedtime for me, but I saw you were streaming, so lurk because you're a legend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. See my comment, please. Dumas. Which comment? Dumas. You are new to me. I've always made fun. Oh, I did just answer it. I'm sorry. It's a little delayed. That's on me. What version of MC is this? And is this Modpack in? I believe it's 1.21.5. So a pretty new version. You still have your blueprints. A pickaxe with an osmium head, copper rod, and diamond tip is the best early game. Well, all right, fine. You know what, Torsten, just for you, we're going to go get them. I don't have them anymore, but I know where I put them. So we're gonna go get them. No problem. I watch when I'm doing a mod, forget how it works, or how to set something up. I'm not bothered by best. As long as it helps me set something up like my AE system, I still keep looking. But that makes sense. That makes sense. Storage is always my first to do. I can get our storage set up in 30 minutes or less. Focus on resources. That makes sense. But there is, I think it's 1.21.1. It might be that, but I'm almost positive. I got an error, and Hellfire Mage did too when trying to join earlier, because it wasn't 1.21.5. So it might be that. I don't know. There was a chest right in here somewhere that I threw them all in. I'm like 90% sure, unless I put them in a crafting table, which I did not. That means it's got to be right up around here. Did I dump? I thought I dumped them here. I guess not. Well, I lied. But there's a lot more stuff to grab in here. Unique. I don't care though, because it's So load here. Man, I can't get over how bad the loot is in these buildings. That's crazy. Hidden loots. Yeah. Yeah, it's 1.21.1. F silent. Yeah, for sure. We're ripping the chat for silent gear. But what we could do is make them if we really wanted to. I think it's mostly just sticks and planks, right? Like none of that's very expensive. And did I grab copper anywhere? I know if I grabbed it, I probably didn't smelt it. I have 20 on me. Okay. Well, run the copper through. Let's grab some blueprints real quick. I think I gotta get to here. And then we're looking at pickaxe, head, pickaxe blueprint. So we're just gonna make these though. Oh, I gotta get that stone anvil thing. What a weird piece of dirt I need. Is that dirt that's been smelted? That's not a thing. What do I need for that anvil? Oh, just any dirt. Got it. Okay. Sorry, being a little dumb there. That's all right. It's all right. Cobble, stone anvil. I do have to make a knife. A knife. Relics are still worth grabbing because they can offer some good buffs. That's fair. And this pack has Fargo's Talisman, which are mostly charms with crazy OP abilities. Ooh. I'm gonna have to check that out. I have 2 routes. Midnight Vox. Let me see. You have 2 routes to make them. Paper lapis for planks and sticks. Yeah, I think we're gonna have planks and sticks on this one. I agree. It would be cool if it just gave you a pouch or something to store them in. So I'm my spectral hammer and just tunnel to mine the plat ore and then hammer that to smelt, do it for hours. Nice. That makes sense. Okay, I need a knife. Kniff. Knife. This one. Oh, that's really cheap. We'll do that. So now I'm here and I can place these on here. And grab the kniff. All right, snag a bunch of them. Come back in here and we'll make our patterns real quick. So this is a pickaxe one. So you said osmium for the head, right? Get some osmium cooked up real quick. And then a tool rod, which I think you can just do this with, right? No. Rod. Copper rod. Tool rod. There it is. All right, we'll make that one. And then the other one was a tip, which is this one. I need some sort of stone and paper. Paper might not be happening. Unless I go all the way back over there, which I don't really feel like right now. At least it's close by, I guess. There is a whole quest chain about Fargo's in the quest book. Good to know. Learned how to draw a house with chalk. Okay, cool. Osmium head, copper rod, diamond tip. That's easy, easy, easy. They're not early game unless you get lucky with a bonus chest. I just got quantum armor after many, many hours. That's crazy. That's awesome, though. Congrats. They're cool. You make paper from tree bark, I think, with some mod. You can make a sawmill from productive trees and get paper from them. That's right. I can. A sawmill. So those are planks, iron ingots, and then a cutter. I've got the iron ingots. I don't have planks on me, though. They're the planks. And now I just need a stone cutter. I'm missing actual stone. I cannot wait to have all of this automated. Okay, so there's our osmium. Osmium head. Copper tool rod. And And then I'm looking for the diamond to be the tip, but I gotta have paper to do that. And I need 3 stone to make the sawmill to make that. We're getting there. Hey, didn't Greg Tech New Horizons win the poll? So yes, it kind of did, but I kind of knew if I added it that it would. However, what I'm saying now is that I'm doing this one so that we can work up to that. Because I do actually want to play a Greg Tech pack eventually. I'm just not so sure that I'm ready for that yet. Because I feel like that might destroy my will to play the game entirely. And that's not very good content. So really, I'm not playing it for you guys, you know? Does that make sense? Ortec is totally worth checking out in this pack. It's for block animations. They're beautiful. Oh, that's cool. Very nice. Greg Tech New Horizons is amazing. I've heard that. And I'm not saying that it's a bad pack. I'm saying, like, I tried playing Modpack, and that one just about did me in. Like, it was a lot. And I'm just not super into super grindy packs. It's not necessarily my thing. But eventually we'll probably get into something like that. All right, we got paper. Now, tip upgrade. Template. Still missing some sort of stone. Let's just grab one of those. Move that. All right. And then I put that in here with a diamond. Diamond tip. Okay. Dink, dink, dink. Or do those two have to go in first? And then I add this. Well, that was easy. What do I upgrade that with or repair that with? Osmium, I assume? Because I'm going to probably, if I'm actually committing to Silent Gear, I probably need to get a little bit of a repair kit going for it. Sticks, wool mittens. Probably should research these real quick. That way, you know, they're actually doing stuff for me. Let's do that. Research. Experience points for each melee attack. Increases the maximum number of amulet slots by +2. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. All right, experience source. That's fine. Wool mittens. Collecting snow with an empty hand. Oh, I can make hard snowballs. Nice. That's cool. That'll do me tons of good. How'd you get the Tesla coil and all the mods? 10? Is there a villager? There is not. There's actually like 4 different machines, but the day I did immersive engineering, it's probably 4 or 5 back from the end. It's still there. You can go back and watch it. But it is like 4 or 5 immersive engineering machines. Ortec, it's a really cool mod. I wish I used more. Squeezer 2 refineries and a bottler. Yes, that's right. Osmium. Yeah, the head material is what I think is used. Okay, cool. Well, that's easy. How hard is it to make those repair kits? Repair. Very crude repair kit. Oh, grab my stuff again. I just put all that away. And grab my sticks. Very crude. Cool. I gotta have some iron, which I'm not sure I have. Got diamond, but I think I used... Oh, we got 2 iron left. Is there more raw in there? Yeah, there. We're gonna run that through here. We'll make this one. And sturdy is this. I need a lot more iron before I can make that. Cool. Ocean Block also has features from Ortec, but it's more restrictive and need more quest focused pack. Driving to the bottom. Yeah, I thought about playing that one. I didn't end up doing it, but I thought about it. It was on the list of considerations. So let's take these 2 picks. Put that back. Put that back. I'm gonna keep that. We're gonna get rid of most of the rest of everything. I don't know why I made that basic repair kit. That was dumb. Okay, let's do that. Put the rest of it in there. Now we can repair that. I don't need the bowl, the nuggets, the arrow, or any of that. I'll keep this and this and this and that. All right. Well, this isn't exactly where I wanted to go back to. That really wasn't the plan. All right, well, oh, that was the plan. I was hoping I'd go back to the bottom of my mining cave, but oh well. We'll just go down there manually. Also, a random question. What's your favorite fruit? That is a random question. I don't know. I like grapes. I'm trying to think of what fruit I've eaten recently. Probably grapes. We're gonna go with grapes. Green grapes, though. Not like anything else. Maybe an apple. I like red apples. I don't like sour apples, but I like red apples. Is that the right answer? Did I get the question right? Let's see. Because that surely upgraded mining, right? Go check it out. Yeah! Ulti-mine's upgraded twice. Oh! Ulti-mine goes further! Oh, that's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Strawberries. Okay, alright, alright. What other opinions do we have? What is the best fruit? That's got to be the weirdest question I've ever asked chat in my life. But now I'm kind of curious if I was, like, even close to anything else. Or to anyone else. Still on shapeless. Bort, I do not need yet. We're just going to continue to grab coal and look around for some diamonds, because if I get enough diamonds where iron doesn't matter anymore, that would be rather ideal. Pineapple, mangoes, or watermelon, apple juice, or orange juice? Okay, depends on the occasion. All right. If I'm picking, I'm probably picking orange juice. More times than not. But there are some, like, breakfast items that apple juice just goes better with. Personal opinion. I'm so happy that I've got a bigger ulti-mine now, though. Perfect. Snag the redstone and that. Oh, really what I should have done. What am I doing? I feel like I'm kind of throwing a little bit. I'm a little off from what the actual... Hold up. This guy has a diamond, so it's got diamond tier, right? Left control. Damage speed tier. What tier? Where's my tier at? Diamond tier. Sweet! We're gonna... Hold up. Did that just do it again? No, come back here. Come back here. Come back right now. We're gonna go try to get some... I can't do that yet, though, because I don't have a bucket. I need... There's lava here, yes? Yeah, but it's a stream of it. I need, what's it called? Obsidian, because I need to go to the Nether to get some Nether quartz for my ME system. I feel like this cave has just got to be the lamest cave ever made. Right answer. Okay, I stay stubbed. That's crazy. I didn't realize that much was riding on that one question there, man. You gotta lay out the stakes ahead of time. I gotta know what my consequences are. That's crazy. I didn't realize I was about to lose a subscriber over that question. You gotta make me aware of that next time. That's wild. Okay, never had it on pizza. The best fruit is always tacos. I could get behind that. Yeah, this sword's nuts. I'm so glad I changed it and actually went with silent gear on that. Break that. Get up here and pick it up. So I've got the gold. Okay, so there's no obsidian close yet. What are the odds we think I could find some? Just luckily, like, happened to find a lava lake that happened to have some water nearby that I happen to be able to block off. That would be pretty cool. Thinking it's unlikely, but pretty cool. All right. Yeah, probably not. I'm like 2 seconds away from slash home. Maybe 3. Maybe not even that much. Yeah, there's nothing up here. All right, good to know. Get back over here. Dude, I just started. Why are you saying I need a magnet? I do need a magnet. You're right. They're not expensive, but I just haven't made it yet. Sorry, my bad. No, you're good. You're good. Why are the infinity caves so dangerous? I think they just got more, oh, what are they called? Oh, is it already daytime? Or is it not night? It's not nighttime. I think it's just because they have more monsters that are stronger. Thought I saw lava a second ago when you dropped your pick. I busted out laughing. Yeah, I didn't mean to throw it. I fat fingered that pretty hard. So there is lava down there, but it's not like a lava lake. It's a lava stream, which is basically not even worth messing around with because it's just going to give me 1 block of obsidian. What I can do though is do that and then dump the rest of the stuff in here. And maybe a little bit in here as well. And then put that in there and fill this one up too. And then hit J, not K. We want J or M. Okay, sure. And then try to find an above ground lava lake. I guess I haven't explored enough. There's none. Not a single. I'm not missing. Oh, there's one right there. That's where we're headed. Also, there's a meteor right there. That is straight south, substantially south. Okay. We're going to make this faster by coming over here and making a boat. I don't have to worry about doing anything else. We just fly straight there. Also, I get lily pads. Infinity mobs spawn with stat buffs. I think the buffs get better the longer you hang out killing them. I remember if I was right. I tested the pack with many versions ago. Gotcha. Good to know. You need an ME system ASAP. That is 100% what we are grinding for. An infinite lava cell easy. Yeah, you're right. I should. Fluid drawer with dripstone upgrades for easy lava. I could do that too. You're right. But you know what's even easier? Going base, vanilla Minecraft, running off because I don't have the power of flight yet. I'm going to find a good old-fashioned lava pool. You know? Nothing beats it. Other than automating lava and making it yourself and then using that to make your obsidian. That might beat it, but I don't have to worry about that right now. Please tell me I didn't go past it. Nope, still just straight south. We're good. We're good. Plus, it allows me to see some more of the countryside, you know? We always talk about how we want to get out of our houses more and go see the countryside, but we never do it. This is me actually doing it from day one. We're committing to it. Oh, deserve to be in this puddle. Missed the jump. Oi! Does this modpack have iron spells? Yes, it does. Also the drawer upgrades that generates obsidian passive. Oh, is there really? So what you're saying, what I'm doing right now, like, actually is pointless. Is that what I'm gathering? Could you ever go back to vanilla Minecraft? I played it for an hour and was bored. Instantly modded Minecraft changes everything. So the only time I have is when my thumbnail editor Dawson and I decided one evening while we were bored on a weekend that we were going to beat vanilla Minecraft for no other reason than we just wanted to. And so we built a server in like 2 minutes and then spent 5 hours beating Minecraft and then never played it again. That was the last time I played vanilla Minecraft. So I can, but I tell you what, it is a lot more boring. Like a lot more boring. And I feel like everything is so underpowered. Like everything is underpowered. Okay, so we got that. So this is gonna work as long as there's nothing under here. I'm so very, very glad that I checked that. There's 100% that I would have lost all of this. I still almost lost all of it. Y'all see that try to jump? It decided it did not want to come home with me. It went straight for the lava pool. Exploration is cool too. Yeah, you're right. Some reason as well, it makes you feel slow, and then the modded. Yeah, it is a lot slower. It is substantially slow. I mean, because like, you grind for a couple days in normal Minecraft and don't have diamonds. I've got 13 already. More than 13, because there's... No, it's just 13, I guess. But, case in point, it is a lot easier. Alright, we got the obsidian now. I do need flint and steel, because we're going to make a little portal. Oh, also, so Dawson does some coding too, and he coded this game. It's basically like a block seek game. It lists a block, the first person to crouch on top of it gets a point. First to 10 wins. Pretty simple. It was a lot of fun, but I accidentally, while other people were watching me, built a Nether portal wrong, and for some reason, doing anything incorrectly, while also simultaneously being a Minecraft YouTuber, automatically is grounds for ridicule. So that was fun. That was I got an earful of wow. And you call yourself a Minecraft YouTuber. It was quite funny. Have you ever thought about speedrunning Minecraft? I have tried a couple times, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not good enough. My brain doesn't work fast like that. I think we're going to do this over and over again until I get flint. Unless, you know what there probably is? Never mind, we're good. We got it. If I didn't get it, I was just going to go into that water right there, and there's usually like big gravel pits. And you just ulti mine like that. But, hopefully we don't die. Wish me luck, everybody! Stand in a source of water, so when you mine the obsidian, turn to lava for the obsidian. Oh, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. All right. Be kind to me. Be very kind to me. Saw an ATM 10 speed run. It was like, yeah, I'm lost in the first 5 seconds. I have watched so many. Oh, that's not good. No, 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 no. Okay, we're good. As long as it doesn't hit. I just need to get a little bit of this. Just gotta get a little bit of this. Oh, that was too far. That was too far. That was too far. I need up, and I need him to not see me anymore. We're good. Not aggro, not aggro, no aggro. Get me home, baby, get me home! Get me home! Come on, buddy! I'm kicking into gear. Thank you. Jeez. I'm sitting in there with like virtually no armor on, and it just doesn't want to bring me home. That one, this one, we'll break that. Get that feeling both in Nether fortresses too. Was that a fortress on the minimap? Of course, we both know. We both know I didn't look at that minimap. Don't even. I was fighting for my life in there, man. The gas was. Yeah, he was waiting in there to jump me. I don't know why. Like, what did I do to deserve that? All right. So... let's start with the first and obvious. I need to make a windmill first, actually. Wind? Is it a wind generator? Yeah. So, double check. Did we change this? It is copper. Okay. So, metallurgic infuser is what we got to make first. Osmium, iron, redstone, and 2 furnaces. That's not bad. As long as I've got 1 raw osmium, that's it. Yeah, it might be an issue. Oh, I put the rest of it in my repair kit. Oh. Redstone, cobble for furnaces. That's not enough cobble for furnaces. That'll be enough cobble. I need 2 furnaces. And then I am going to need some copper ingots as well. We'll snag those. Oh, don't take the Ender Dragon when you go to the end lightly in this pack. It's also been tweaked. Oh, Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, this is Feed the Beast Evolution. Any tips to reduce RAM usage on ATM 10 or no way to reduce it? I really don't. I mean, you can reduce what your pack is assigned in your launcher, but that's about it. And you call yourself a Minecraft YouTuber, not predicting that was going to happen. That's crazy. Good point. True, I lost count how many times I died to the Ender Dragon. Is it that bad? Well, that's kind of wild. Okay, metallurgic infuser. So I just need the 4 iron. Ooh, I don't actually have iron, do I? Well, that's super inconvenient. We gotta get some iron real quick. Hopefully there's just some bigger veins down here. Just cut off for anything. Nope. Let's run around in here real quick. I know I did earlier, but I know I also wasn't looking for iron or realizing that I was gonna run out of it. Yeah, there's more in here. I figured there would be. Just one? Well, that's lame. Copper, what else we got? Anyways, I'm off to bed. Good luck catching the next level. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Is this pack kind of like ATM 10? It is very similar. You also can't fly while fighting the dragon? Why not? I feel like that would make it a lot easier if you could. Iron? Yeah. That's super unfortunate.
The Pain says, how did you make that pickaxe?
We made this pickaxe from Silent Gear. If you probably can rewind it. Basically, it's a diamond tip with a copper rod and a osmium head. Oh, there's a lot more iron in here. I didn't even see it. All right. Hopefully that's enough for now. Flash home. Dragon sucks on here. I'm gonna go to sleep real quick. I ended up with a full jetpack and just flew outside lands before I could defeat her. Ooh, that's rough. I know it's way too early to say that, but make sure you don't forget to get the Inner Dragon Hospital Neural Network, or you will regret not having to kill the thing again. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. I will make sure I get it first time. All right, let me take that out of there so it'll keep going. I don't know what else I'm going to need it for yet, but we're going to have it just in case. And then we're going to throw all that copper I just got. Not in there because I actually wanted to do that. Put the rest of that in there real quick, whatever goes. And then we're basically down to just needing the iron before we can make the metallurgic infuser. Does the metallurgic... No, it runs on redstone. That's right. I'm going to need more redstone. I think I might need a lot more redstone. Well, maybe because I'm just making one wind generator to start. Maybe we don't need more redstone yet. Have you forgot twice? That's crazy. You can fly, but she throws you into the ground. It hurts even with slimy boots. Oof. That's rough. I appreciate all the ATM 10 guides. You've been a lifesaver. Saved me a lot of time trying to learn on my own. Well, I'm so glad. That is why I make the videos. When I first started playing all the mods packs, there was only a couple people making videos, and both of those people have now stopped, or are in the process of resuming making videos. So figured it was a good opportunity to start. Case in point, though, point being that I'm very glad that they are helpful. That is exactly why I do it. We've got the nether quartz. I'm definitely gonna need more redstone, aren't I? Need like 8 more redstone, I think. I agree. That's what I'm thinking as well. I've got enough iron where I could make the metallurgic infuser now, which is what we want to do. And then I think we're going to put the Amy system over here. Oh, it does need power. So I'm going to need some sort of base generator. How much do I just need for one of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is osmium, so I'm gonna have to go get more of that too, but 5 should be it. 4, 5, and then it does need power. What kind of generators we got? Generate. We got iron generators in here. Like normal base, I feed it coal, it makes me power. Anything like that? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Whole generator. This is what we want. You might get some generator. Yeah, you can put redstone in the energy slot there. Oh. I think you're right. I can. But goodness, it's gonna eat it. Is it just one of those? I'll have to wait and see. But I think it's the exact amount of power to do one. It is. Okay. So I'm gonna need to put 5 in here. 2. That's fine. You can have it. Yeah, bonus chests have a chance for nice mid-late game items. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I haven't looked at my quest rewards in a hot minute. That should do 2 more, which means that should do all of them. Let's just take a look at quests real quick. Grab quest rewards. Hey, we got some redstone. We got our lovely blueprint package. Wouldn't that have been cool, like, you know, 15 minutes ago? But whatever, it's fine. Gotta grab my gold real quick. And we are going to do 2. Oh, I'm gonna need more osmium already. Okay, that's okay. We'll go grab some. One of those. 2 of those. So I need like 4 more osmium at least. So let's do the slash back. And we're gonna come back in here, grab a pickaxe. Double check to make sure there's no osmium in this room, because I feel like there was. Out of food. I think it was right down here. No, I don't see any. We'll go down a couple more layers. You have more rewards, by the way. You can't auto-claim the ones you have to choose. Oh, no, this is not all the mods 10. This is Feed the Beast Evolution. We finished up 3 seasons of all the mods 10, and we are finally on to something new. However, the videos will most likely still be all the mods 10 related for at least a little bit. Unless I find something absolutely busted in here I just can't not make a video on. So prosperity ore. Why don't I see any? I feel like it's usually pretty easy to spot, and it's also usually all over the place. Let's go look at quests real quick. I'm gonna do that just because I want to. I think it'll be nice later on. Do more damage, defense, I don't care. Range, I don't care. Athletics, I've got 3 in. Increase our sprint speed and our movement speed. Grow in size, that's wild. I haven't done any magic yet, okay. Gonna break some more coal. So, osmium's rare now, huh? How did that not kill him in one hit? That's not osmium, that's not osmium. I feel like osmium's not actually rare. I just feel like I don't ever find anything I need. You know, like you go looking for something and you're just never gonna find the thing you actually need. What are we listening to? Where did Christmas music come from on this playlist? That's crazy. Growing size is more of a pain than a bonus if I remember. That makes sense. Did 3 Aetherium 10s have different goals or styles? They did. So the first one was when the pack was in beta. The second one was me just playing to play it. And then the third one was me playing it so that I could do world downloads so that everybody could have a general idea of what your world would look like by the end of the pack. And also could download it in case they had questions or issues with a particular mod to see how I approached it. So they all did have different intents and purposes. Is that it? Oh, thank goodness. We found some. Oh, yay, we found 3. We found 3 whole osmium, guys. Woohoo. Well, let me up. I'm really hoping there's more up here. Man, it looked kind of flat from down there. These dripstone caves are not easy to find ores in. Not that rare, but the texture is different, so you might not see it. That's a good point. But the rest of the tree is good. Lots of speed buffs, jump height, swim speed, base is intended to be tied to gear item. That makes sense. I see there's a big ATM 10 update today. Was there really? Was it, what are the odds they fixed my thing? What are the odds they fixed the dupe? Because, if they did it like 3 days after I posted the video, that would make me laugh so incredibly hard. And also, like, secretly deep down, make me feel so incredibly important. That's just one? What are these osmium drops? I don't need that. That was more. Got 8. Yeah. Do we wanna, we could take like a 2-second pause and go look at the release notes. Making you earn osmium. Yeah, they're giving it to me one at a time. At least in all the mods packs, like, you have to get down pretty reasonably under earth, but like, not that hard to find. And once you do find it, they're usually like in very large quantities altogether. But not here. No, osmium is way too OP to just make it easy to find and get. There we go. Another just 1 block. There's no more than that. That's crazy. There's silver. 10. It makes great early game armor. Oh, okay, that actually makes sense then. That makes sense to me. Yeah, does anybody want to go tell me what the patch notes were for today? For ATM 10? What it says they changed? Nothing mentioned about the R things on the patch notes. So you're telling me I'm gonna have to go download the update and check for myself to see if you can still animate those things? All right, where are we at? Ooh, wait. Yeah. There's actually some decent osmium there. We got 14. I've been looking all this time and I've only got 14. I did need redstone anyway, so that's fine. All right. There's a little more here. How did you get your hearts to regen like that? Like to where I have more? So in all the mods 10, I use the heart bobbly container thing. In this one, I think I got an extra heart from some sort of quest of some sort. I do not know what's giving me regen. Oh, that was a bigger jump than I meant to do. I do have regen for an infinite amount of time from something I'm wearing, I think. Probably one of my relics. I should look in loot chest, Ryan spells and spellbooks, take off spellbook. I should. No, like without eating. Yeah, I've got regen infinitely from... Oh, I took them all off. I'm not even wearing any. I don't know what I've got regen from. I have... That means it's got to be a quest then. Or a thing. These. Athletics, is it? Sprint speed, mining. I don't know. I got it from something. Regen from your food buff. Okay, so it's because of what I'm eating. The bacon sandwich gives me regen. This is more prosperity ore. I don't really need that much prosperity ore. I don't know why it wants to keep giving it to me. I'd rather just have osmium and redstone. Ooh. I see a lot of redstone and diamonds. Don't mind me. You want that? Yeah, I feel that. From eating multiple foods, that's true. It's going down really slowly. Yeah, this pack has one of the variants of Spice of Life mods. Nice. Mystical agriculture is so overpowered. It is. We plan on starting seeds rather quickly. As soon as I have a system set up to be able to store the items. There were diamonds and redstone. There are the diamonds. Hello. Goodbye. 1 diamond. There we go. There we go. Grab these. Careful with infinity caves things, by the way. Those mobs are very strong. I will be careful and I will try my best not to go down. I'm just at negative 33 right now, though. So hopefully I'm good. But I will try not to go down too terribly much further. That's Bort. Of course it is. There's some redstone we'll grab real quick. And then don't need that. I think I'm gonna leave myself here. So I think I'm gonna slash home from here. So that way I can slash back to here because I actually like this cave. And I think I'd like to explore it a little bit more because I bet I'll get some more stuff out of it. But I think I've got everything to get a solid start on my ME system. And I think I'd really like to actually do that. So, slash home from here. And go ahead and sleep. Why are you passing him so much Inferium when you only have like 10? Because I haven't started that yet. And I'm not super worried about getting more when the time comes. Because like I said, I haven't even started thinking about making seeds yet. We're kind of one-track mining it here. Trying to get our ME system up and running. I think we finally just got everything that we need for that. We were going for the wind generator next, right? So I need to put some osmium, give me that back, in here. And let it run through. And then we'll split it. Because I am impatient. And then once we get it run through, I think it's 3 or 4. I need to take 1 and put it in through here. Does it take more than that? Take more power? Nope, same amount of power. Perfect. If they haven't changed the quest, you can get escape rope that lets you teleport out of the caves really easy first time you go down into one. And of course, you could always use slash back too. That's the plan. I'm planning on just slash back. What I'm hoping to do. Tricking a rock into thinking. That's actually kind of funny. I think it's the base one that's supposed to say, but it's still pretty funny. All right, I got a wind generator. Do they have normal cables? I guess those are mechanism cables, are they not? The ones that you need steel for? Universal cables? Is that what they're usually called? Is that just in all the mods pack thing? It is not. They are normal cables. Okay, so I need 2 steel. Or bio steel. Ooh. Yeah, I just need normal steel though. Thank you. Steel, blasting, steel dust. Is there... How hard is it to make steel? Hopefully not too bad. Steel, dust, FTB materials. Sag mill. Steel is carbon in the infuser. So if I put carbon in the infuser, infinite power achieved. Exactly. Yeah, we got power now. So now we just need to be able to hook it up to stuff. That's 1.5 million ways to crush it. Which is not what I'm looking for. Steel ingot. Steel ingot, blasting, steel dust. There's one crafting recipe for it. Unless the pack changed recently, that's base mechanism for steel. It probably is. So base, you're saying base mechanism, and that's probably the steel ingot or steel dust. Metallurgic infused. Okay, all right. So steel dust, crusher, metallurgic infuser, enriched iron. Okay. So I have to stick iron through there to get enriched iron. All right, I can do that. That's not bad. What do I put in there with it? Steel. Coal or charcoal? Okay, so I just gotta fire it up, basically. That's not bad. That's actually really easy. And then add some power. Hopefully I don't have to add too much power before I can actually plug it in. But I did get a bunch more iron I want to smelt as well. I grab half of this and throw it in there. And then try to clear out a little bit of this stuff I got in here. But we're I'm gonna actually need some of that back. I need that and this back and those back and these back. While I'm here, let's snag my skystone again. All right, 3 enriched iron is pretty good. Throw another one of those in there. It should be enough. What's the goal with this pack? The goal with this pack is to make the pyramid. So enriched iron. This should make steel, right? I think. There's a pyramid. It's similar to the All the Mod Star, but it's a pyramid that basically combines all of the in-game items. So steel dust, and then do I have to smelt the steel dust into actual steel? That's not bad. Okay, so we can just do 2 of those, and then we've got 8 cables that we can actually use. I am gonna go ahead and feed this enough to keep going. You process it a second time? I mean, I could, or I could just snag it from here. There's that, and this. I got the basic universal cable, which ought to do just fine for me, because I'm just gonna run it here, and then I guess I'm gonna plug it in there, and I don't need this one here. We're just gonna slap the rest of the ME system against this somewhere. But we're generating power. Look at us go. And I'm gonna make another set of cables just in case. But we're finally ready to build that ME system I've been talking about and yapping on about for about half an hour. All right, there's that. Let me double check. We're good. Yeah, in-game of the early game achieved. Yeah, we got power. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, we're going to throw all that in there. So for now, grab our presses. I think there are some of those I'm not actually going to need. But hopefully we're good for a little bit. We'll grab these 8 cables, so now I've got plenty of those. And we'll schlep some of them down, going in different directions real quick. I don't know why I dug that up. The goal is just to have enough room with some cables here so we can expand as is needed. All right. What do we want to start with? ME controller? I feel like that's... Oh, we got to make the inscriber first, obviously. Inscriber. Just called the inscriber. That guy. I need 2 pistons, a bunch of iron, and copper. I don't have copper on me, so we'll grab it. don't think I'm gonna need that. I will need that. I will need that. All right, pistons. You. There's one of those. There's two of those. Inscriber. We're gonna put this up against our power source here. And then I need a charger. But that one should be even cheaper to make. Make sure I'm not missing anything. You should be able to build the rest of mechanism from here in the normal stage of their mod. A universal press, a thing in this pack. I have absolutely no idea. That's a great question. Universal. Wow, the spelling on that was atrocious. Atrocious. Universal. I don't see it. I always like watching you set up 82 on a fresh start. Progressing from just getting ME drive to automation is always a struggle for me. Like making molecular assemblers without molecular assemblers suck. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a good point. But yeah, it's not too bad. So first things first, we're gonna make our ME controller just because I like having one, not because it is required. So we're going to need an engineering processor, 4 flux crystals, and skystone blocks. So we're going to take our skystone real quick and put 4 of it through there. We are going to start here with, where's our engineering and a diamond. And then I'm going to need to smelt whatever Certus quartz I can to get rubber. Give me some motivation to finish all the mods 10. How close are you? You may want a battery for power storage as you keep adding machines to the power line. Yeah, you're right. I definitely will. 100% you're right. Let's smelt those 2. I really just need 1 for the time being, but eventually we're going to need 2 for sure. Also, I bet I have a bunch because I know I broke a bunch of these little nodes on the crystals earlier. See if I've got any more I could smelt up with those 2. There's at least 6. Yeah, we'll throw those 6 in here. Yeah, let's stick with that. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna have to make. Make an energy cube and send all the power to the energy cube, and then only pull power from the energy cube so you always have a buffer and can monitor it if you're sustaining power. That's a good point. I should do that. I always get my Certus quartz seed set up before the ME system. That is probably a smart way to do that. Try making a reaction chamber. I should do that as well. The thing is, I know where another whatever meteor is, and so I want to get it built. You know, you guys, does that make sense? Like that. This. No, I got to do the rubber for silicon and a silicon press, and then we'll throw the other things in there. Let's craft that down real quick. Oh, hold up. Let me put this in my hand real quick. And then put it on. That should take care of 2 of the things I need for this, right? Yeah, let's go. Day 3 star technology, still LV. Automated some basic items. Nice. Way easier than waiting for budding crystal. Yeah, you're right. It is. I definitely should do that. Well, as soon as I get an ME system built, we'll do that. Fair, having single inventory invitation for everything is such a luxury in a big pack. I agree 100%. It makes it so nice. I set up mob grinding utils first. Give me 2 seconds to sleep and I'll read the rest of that comment. Set up mob grinding utils first. Mob farm for bone meal and just make like 1,000 Certus quartz from dust from the seed. That's smart too. All right. So this is done now. So we've got that. Next up, I need 2 charged crystals. I need 2 redstone and then my nether quartz that we almost died for. Where's it at? Nether quartz. There we go. We'll throw all this in the water. Only I can't hold it all. Oh, we got Roots Classic in this one. I didn't even realize that was in here. All right, we got 2 of those. All of this is going to be thrown into a puddle without grass. I don't remember how many of these I need for other things, so we're actually just, we're starting with one thing and we're moving through. So we got everything for the ME controller. We are now going to set there for absolutely no reason. And then we're going to go with ME drive. I didn't get glowstone though. That might come back to bite me. I'm not entirely sure. 1, 2, engineering press. I think it will. I may have to go back for glowstone to make our ME whatever crafting terminal. The magic's happening exactly. I love sophisticated chests. There's so many OG random questions. How long have you been playing Minecraft? Okay, so probably 14 years, almost 15. I think I started when I was 13. I think you need it for the terminal. I think so too. I think you're right, which is only unfortunate because I think it's going to be hard to find. That's convenient. That's another one we can check off the list. I hate not wearing the sheep head anymore, but very nice that we've got more things knocked off. Dang, yeah. I've been playing for a very long time. Now, I did take a big break in there when I started at college. But, oh, I have a whole stack of redstone in here. I've got so much redstone. We're chilling. Grab that, and then we're going to do silicon with the silicon press next. We'll grab these two. And then what else do we need for the drive? A couple of flux cables. So I do need some more flux crystals. So let's just do 2 of those real quick. And then we'll grab this back and we'll put this here and that there and those 2 there. Grab that back out. And let's do a third real fast, just for no reason. Yeah, I bet the game is as fun as it was when you first got it. It is. Most of that's because of modded Minecraft, though. Like, I feel like I wouldn't enjoy the game as much if I was just playing vanilla. You had the same for me. I started playing in middle school in 2011. Yeah, it was somewhere right around in there. Like, it's been... I've sunk way more hours into this game than I have in any other game in my life. Like, by far. Like, it's not even close. Quartz fiber, so I need glass and quartz dust. I don't think I have any glass on me. I would love to get rid of some of the random stuff in my inventory. So I have even just a little bit of room to dig up some sand real quick. What is that? I don't think that's sand, but I don't know what it is. That's definitely sand, though. We'll just take that. Oh, and I get 128 now, don't I? Shapeless mining, 128. That's crazy. That is nuts. What's your opinion on productive bees? I think mystical agriculture is better early game, but productive bees, it just has so many more options than all the mods 10. Like, there's so much more you can do. Oh, there's no question. Every statistic, metric, whatever you look at, Minecraft is certainly the best game ever made. Very few simple mods at the time, too. Yeah, for sure. Like, I remember installing like a 3 or 4 different packs. And that's one of the things I want to do if I get the chance is go back and play like a really, really old school Feed the Beast pack. I think that would be sick. Yeah, exactly. Notch knew what he was doing for sure. Okay, so now we do this and that. We get our quartz fibers, which should allow us to create 2 of these. Oh, we got way more than that of those. 4 should be all we need, actually. All right, we got our ME drive now. Headed in the right direction. Here's what we're going to do. Why won't it? That's not... Wow. Come on, man. What? There's no way I'm that bad. There we go. All right, I need drives and I need a crafting terminal. Having to delete the meta imp folder is something early OGs remember. Yeah, for real. Hello, bro. I have a server with ATM10. I learned a lot watching your videos. Love your content, man. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate it. That's very kind. Can't bees get MA up and running faster with the tertiary? Oh, 100% they can. But there are some resources in all the mods 10 that there are only bees for and not seeds for. I was really hoping to put those in a backpack or something. What am I doing next? We wanted a crafting terminal. Actually, let's do this. Let's make 5 1Ks. So we're going to throw our logic. There it is. We're going to do 5 1K drives next because we have everything for that. And then we're going to figure out how we messed up and what we have to go back to the Nether to get. But I think we should have everything for the 5 logic processors, with the exception of we may need some more glass and quartz dust for everything else. But hopefully it's not too bad. I tried your server. Yeah, it's pretty lonely. I'm sure it's a fire server. By the way, you don't need an ME controller for the starter. I know you don't need one. I just like making it so I have it for later. Also, MA is slower than molasses for nether stars, whereas bees can apparently do pretty good even without tick acceleration. The best example of something annoying to get without bees is Supremium. Yeah, that's fair. On this pack, you don't really need bees or MA. Well, that's good to know. Like, I'm sure it's going to be one of those things that's like a nice to have, but because then you don't ever have to worry about getting those materials. Where's our silicon press? There it is. All right, we're going to let that run. We're going to get 5 printed logic circuits, and then we're going to make 1K storage components. I'm going to need some more Certus quartz crystal, but just like a little bit more. And this is the part where Tordson goes, I told you so, and lets me know that I should have done the reaction chamber. And probably still can't. Chunk destroyer in the modding dimension in your set. What's the goal of PWC evolution? Looks just like all the mods. Is there a certain end goal? Yes, there's a pyramid you make. It's pretty cool. I do. Okay, fine. But I don't have mystical agriculture yet. I'm just trying to get this thing built. If I get this thing built, then we're solid. We're set. The final goal here is to make the pyramid. Basically, you have to use a bunch of different mods to make it. Yes, exactly. The cave creeper have OP drops in this. I'm not sure yet. You can accelerate mystical agriculture with the time wand. I believe so. Think so. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not far enough into this yet to know. Reaction chamber is way better than seeds. Yeah, you need various processing machines of different mods. More than you need mass pile of resources. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Fine. We'll look it up. Fine. Reaction chamber. I need glowstone for that too. And a matter condenser? Oh, that's not that bad. Okay. We may actually be able to do that. Vibration chamber. Energy acceptor. Okay. Honestly, none of that's bad with the exception of the glowstone. I'm just terrified to go back in the nether again because I feel like I'm going to get absolutely smoked. I'm going to put all of the AE2 stuff I'm working on right now in there. We're going to take this and we got to go get some glowstone because everything else I need it for. So let's go do that real quick and we'll be right back. Nether, please be glowstone close. I hear it behind me. Oh, it's straight above me. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. There's only one problem. I didn't bring any blocks. Give me this. Be 128. Okay, don't knock me down. We're gonna go from right here. Go quick. Go quick. Run. Run. I'm still chilling with like leather armor only. I feel like I'm totally exposed in there. Are there gravestones in this pack? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it looks like a fortress. Is the man from hell here? I don't know if Hellfire's here. I don't know if he's on. He might be. I know he was talking about joining and tried to earlier, but is the pack better than ATM in some way? This pack has less mods in it, probably less to do. I think it's just more succinct. And so I'm going to be honest, this is a biased opinion. I feel like it's going to be better because I know there are less nerfs. There are some cross mod things that you can do, like using, well, that's not even cross mod, but like using the clicker, the clicker with like a time wand, that I'm pretty sure you can do in this pack, which I think is just like an awesome, cool little way to automate things that is completely nerfed into the ground in all the mods. Because it does dramatically speed up your ability to do some things, which in my book is a good way.
I find a shield helps a lot with combat, but not everyone likes using them.
See, here's the thing. When I started Minecraft, shields weren't a thing. And so I've never actually used one. And so therefore, at this point, I feel like it's too late for me. You know, like I'm too far gone. I need a bucket. I don't have one. Do I have iron on me? I do. Okay, so we're gonna make a bucket. We got glowstone and the bucket. I need 4 flux dust and then all 5 flux dust. What's that other thing need? An actual flux crystal, so that's 6 flux total. And then I need some quartz glass too. That's a lot more flux dust. Not flux dust though, just normal dust. So I'm gonna need 1 more charge crystal. Let's do that real quick, and then I'll throw it in there with all of this. And then I just got to figure out how to get enough quartz dust. Because that should give me all of this.
Shields are way too overrated.
Exactly. You get it. All 5 of those are going in there. I'm keeping 1 out. And then, do I have a copper on me? I do. The only thing I'm missing is Certus quartz dust for glass. I think we just take all the nubs. Or at least enough to, did my pick just break? I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and repair it anyways, because we might as well. So 6 is enough to make 1 set at least. I don't know how much I need for it. You need 4, but we got an energy acceptor to make the vibration chamber. I don't have cobble on me. All right, furnace. Vibration chamber. The only thing I am now missing is the matter condenser, which I need 1 of those, and then the glass I have is fine for. So I should have a reaction chamber to make Tortzen happy so he stops yelling at me. And we'll set it down right here in front. So it should have power. And then I gotta look at recipes for it so I know how to make more crystals. Hello. Temporal punch is like the time one. Gotcha, that's good to know. It's not hard to use when you just keep it in your offhand and hold right click to block. No, you're right. It's not that it's hard to use. It's just that I've never used it. And so, you know, it's just like, I feel like it's too late at this point. This pack looks good, but it doesn't have a lot of downloads, and all the ATM is pretty good because that's a whole subreddit and a lot of good advice from people actively playing. Yeah, that makes sense. Charge Certus and Certus Dust. That's right. So it's 16 of each. 16 of each. Okay. That's right, because I remember having to sit here and load a whole bunch of these in here. So I've got the quartz. I just need to get the dust. So we're gonna charge 16 of these and then get the dust, and then I think that thing has to be filled with water, right? Something like that. I started on 1.5 with no shields, but I'm older than both of you, Tord. Never too late to learn things. No, you're right. And I should, but here's the thing. So I played all the mods for so long, since like all the mods 7, that I rush all the modium gear, and then I don't ever need anything else, you know? Like, there's never a point to get anything else after that. But you are correct. I will, however, need to go find my bucket so that I can get more of these. 1.2 or something like that. Yeah, I don't even remember when I started, but it was many moons ago. Let's see. Probably gonna end up breaking a bunch of those unless I magically find some more dust in here. Or I find where my bucket went. I start dumping some water in here. Does it just hold one? Oh no, it holds a lot more than that. Whee! How much does this craft need? I'm looking for dust and crystal. It needs half a bucket, so I'm good. I probably just plan on running this through once initially until I find a solid set. Do we have routers? Surely we got routers, right? If I got routers, I can set up an automated way to charge these guys, and I think that might be pretty nice. Use the reaction chamber to charge the crystals. Yeah, it just takes a lot of power, way more than I really have yet. So I'm gonna grind up the last two and then come in here and grab, I need like 14 or 13. All I know is I put 2 in there. I need to get enough that I can have a full 16. Looks like there's a lot on the ground. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This go. Perfect. An A energy cell to be able to charge Certus there. Gotcha. Yes, routers. Good. Very, very glad that there's routers. Excellent. So we have plenty of Certus quartz crystals now. Got to make sure I don't use too many of them on our quest to make these 1K storage components. I don't think I will because it's just 4. I'll use 20 of them total. Which is not bad. That's 4. There's 5. So I need to make the storage cells as well, which is going to take a lot of quartz glass. Because I'm going to take, say, I don't know, say 12 of those. No, it's got to be in, that's a 10. Let's do 20. 20 of those in there, and then I'm going to keep these Certus quartz crystals in here. Actually, it's going to try to charge them. We're not going to do that. We'll keep them on me. But hopefully, 20 Certus dust ought to give me enough when mixed with the glass to be able to create all those item storage cells. That's the goal. Tap to repeat. Oh, tab to repeat the last recipe. That's really good to know. I forgot. Forgot how slowly they grow without accelerators. They are incredibly slow without accelerators. It's kind of ridiculous. Holy smokes, we got 36 likes. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. All right, so let me get 10, and then we'll make the first several. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Put all these in there, grab those. That's 8. That allows me to make 4 of these. So that, you said tab. That's so convenient. That's so incredibly convenient. We got 4. I need 1 more of these, and then we're gonna actually take it out because I don't want to use the rest of those crystals. 4, 5. Oh, by the way, there's 82 things mod here. 82 things. What is that? What does that entail? What does it include? 1, 2, 3, 4. All 5. Quartz glass. 1 more of those. So we have 5 1K drives, which ought to get us a little ways, and then we're gonna make our crafting terminal next. What the I hate that. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. We'll break that real quick. It adds some cells that have no type limit. Ooh. That sounds nice. I didn't pick up that cable and I want it back. All right, so now the only thing we're missing here is a crafting terminal. Yeah, be careful of dumping too many items into those because it can cause errors. Yeah, refined storage is the exact same issue. But that's kind of cool. Okay, so we're looking for a crafting. Crafting terminal. There it is. All right, so I need a calculation processor. 1 logic, 2 logics. And I think that other one is a 3rd logic. So I need 3 logic processors and a calculation processor. So quartz, there's calculation right there. I'm gonna need like 4 more. They are
69 Help says, anyone remember Tekkit?
absolutely. How about OG Thaumcraft? That's where we're at. That's where it's at. Like that was peak modded Minecraft right there. So that one and then logic. We're just gonna go sleep. I'm gonna ignore him. We're gonna let him burn to death out of spite. Yeah, if you don't dump, say, a mob farm or apothec gear into it, it mostly should be safe. Yeah. Yeah, you should be fine. I think it's the NBT data that causes things to overfill, if I remember correctly. So we got those. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we got to go smelt them. Then we're pretty much there. Like, I know I'm going to need at least a couple more of the flux crystals. So let's go ahead and charge up 2 more and turn those real quick. And then I think we're chilling. Perfect. MBT data is a problem. You should do RL craft someday. I've tried it before, man. I have. I just like, I play Minecraft for fun. And that may seem like a wild concept, but let me tell you, when I'm trying to do something for fun and I die like 15 times just trying to get started, a lot less fun, say the least. OG Thaumcraft, OG Witchery, and Blood Magic before they ripped apart and never finished. Yeah, I agree. I don't mind RL Craft to answer the question, but man, it's kind of like rough to get through. And I've never made it very far. Like, I gave up on it pretty quickly. Super RNG and troll heavy. Yeah, for real. It really is. Like, I tried to do a Let's Play series on it, and I literally made it 2 episodes in. Like, that's as far as it got. And they both did well. Let me be clear. They both did well, but it was not a good thing. Okay, so I need those and this and that in there first. And then after those 3 are done, we'll make the calculation one. And then I think that should be all the processors, but I know I'm going to at least have to grind up 1 flux crystal. Besides that, I think we may have everything else we need except like a crafting table. So I'll grab some planks real quick just so we have them. We'll throw that guy on there. Go ahead and build the crafting table because you might as well. And then pull all of that back. Okay, so crafting terminal. Gimme terminal. Bright illuminated panel. Need 1 more quartz glass. I don't understand how frustrating that is. We're just gonna do this. I'll grow back. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 glass, so we should be good there now. So, bright illuminated panel. Got it. Next up, we need to make a formation core. There's a flux dust. And annihilation core, which is also flux dust. So I gotta grind up 2 of these guys. We'll do that real quick. And then, is there anything else we're missing? Should just be that, and then we combine that with the things we already have. Okay. And then we get rid of all the chests, we move all the stuff in there, and we're good to go. 2 flux crystals. Crafting. Emmy terminal. Annihilation core. Oh, uh-oh. 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 There's no way. All right, everybody. I'm not even removing the stuff from my inventory. We're going in there. And we're gonna get some more nether quartz, whatever. And we're gonna do it without dying. Because the nether is not a scary place. We're here. We got it. We're gone. Thief in the night. They never saw us coming. You're all RL Craft haters. I missed some comments in here. I'd play Dungeon and Dragons and Space Shuttles before I touch RL again. I'm not a hater. I love the concept of it. I love the thought behind it. I hate how difficult it is. Like, and I've talked about this on stream before. I thoroughly enjoy the part of modded Minecraft where you play, you figure something out, and you get that like sense of, oh, I did good. You know, like I learned something, or I figured this puzzle out. That's the fun part of modded Minecraft. Dying repeatedly and losing all of your stuff in a game where you don't get to see any sort of coordinates or have any idea where you died and you can't go back, you just actually lose all of your progress. Woo! Good Lord. Yeah, exactly. I would likely enjoy a Greg Tech pack way more than I would enjoy RL Craft. A million times more. Because you get that sense of, oh, I did something and I'm proud of it and I get to keep it. It doesn't go away. All right, we're gonna grab all of the stuff out of here. But hey, we finished it. We got our ME system. Look at us go. It is, not everybody loves that style of stuff. Yeah, you're right. Episode 1, what is I enjoy Greg Tech when RL Craft. I feel like Skyrim would be a better platform for what RL Craft wants to be. That's not a bad point. That would be kind of cool. Throw all the rest of this in there. What are the odds we fill up 5 1K drives? Gotta be low, right? Grab the rest of all of that. We're on the last chest. Keep going. Perfect. I should have just ulti-mined the chests, honestly. It dropped everything on the ground. And I could just run over, pick it all up, and go back. There it is. And then we do that. Make sure it's all empty. And look at us go. We have an ME system on day 1. That's pretty awesome. Since you got that blueprint package, quartz tip will give you some free damage too. Ooh, I should do that. Okay, so for hardcore experience, I actually enjoyed. I missed the old crash landed. You had clone bodies to save a true wipe, and you could get gear, actually make it safe to go to the desert cities. That's cool. Yeah, it did. It did have a goal and a purpose. Gave you a goal and a purpose, I should say. Yeah, aimless kitchen stack hardcore tends to not be as good without a goal and special mechanics. You guys are right. You guys are so totally right about that. Difficulty for difficulty's sake is not fun. Could not have said it better myself. There needs to be a reason why it's hard. Yeah. Okay, so at what point do you actually beat Feed the Beast Evolution? There is this. You gotta get all of these items to get the first layer, the mid layer, and I don't actually know how this works, but it's basically like a beacon, a pyramid kind of thing. And you build it. I might have to look up some videos on how to do that, but conceptually, that's what we're looking at. I just got a whole bunch more stuff. Oh, Skystone seeds. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Okay, so you guys are saying I gotta go actually accept some of my quest stuff. Okay. So in here, there's some stuff I gotta actually accept. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff I gotta go through. Oh, I gotta... Wow, that was kind of crazy. I could probably get some accelerators with that. Ooh. Hey, that's what we want. Absolutely. I just got 2 4K drives for free. Okay. This isn't too different from ATM 10, just a different modpack creator. Yeah, basically. A 4D for D&D players. Yeah. You kind of disagree on difficulty for difficulty's sake is good in small doses. Yes, exactly. But if you never get anywhere, then it stays as a large dose. The top one. Did I miss something on the top one? A chaos box. Let's open the chaos box. I don't know what it is. Right click to open. Sneak right click. A box of random seeds. As long as it's MA seeds. Nether quartz seeds. That's actually huge. Look at us go. The disc you selected from the rewards. Yes. Okay, got it. What's this series going to be all about? Feed the Beast Evolutions. And there's some things in here that I want to make videos about because they're a lot more busted than things you can do in All the Mods 10. And so that is the plan. However, for the time being, we're still making All the Mods 10 videos. I've got at least 3 lined up that I need to do. However, it is time for me to go eat dinner, so I am going to probably call the stream there. That was Infinity. I appreciate it. I love the hoodie. It makes me happy every time I see it. Probably my favorite thing. Actually, the traditional 4D is actually a 3-sided dice, but this Minecraft is so 4-sided. Yeah. Exactly. It's blocked. That would be a D6, but that's okay. You took the 2.4K instead of 4K is typeless instead of the 4K storage. Oh, it's typeless? So I should have done the other one. That's crazy. I should have done that. That's my bad. All right. I'm going to go. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. It was a good stream, and I'm super excited about this pack. Have a good night. Bye.